going on, guys? State of Origin, finished, done. Game 3 over. New South Wales take it out 24-10. Congratulations for New South Wales for avoiding the sweep, and congratulations Queensland on a real solid win. And congratulations to me, because I hit my anytime try scorers, man. We're up 10 Gs, we're about 20 minutes in, or pretty close. So I had 4 down. So what I had first try 8 minutes or later, had 1,000 on that, so that was 750. I had Queensland to score last try, that didn't hit. I had New South Wales to score first and lose, that didn't hit. And then I had Fafita and To'o to score. And it was the first time I've boosted something in ages. And boosted it from 750 to 820, and bang, bang, we were on. So what's that, 9 Gs? Damn, what a night, I'm not going to keep this thing rolling. I'm about to head to the casino, man. I've got my stack ready. I'm on my way. I've got my beer cracked. Let's go do this thing. But let's finish this first and talk about the the game, a little bit about the series. Now, I actually enjoyed this game the most, not because New South Wales won. Like I said, I'm pretty neutral on it all, but I felt like it was the first time New South Wales were in a State of Origin team. I felt like Queensland had been playing State of Origin footy and New South Wales been playing club. They hadn't actually that bad. They just felt like a club team to me, sort of thing. And a lot of it to do was with speed, and we'll get into all that sort of stuff. So we'll go through the team stats, and we'll go through the player stats and what I thought made the biggest difference, sort of thing. I'd love to hear what you guys think about what I'm saying, and what you thought about the game and stuff as well, because I love hearing what your guys' angles and stuff like that. All right, so this actually shocked me a little bit. Queensland possession 52%. Damn, didn't feel like it. Felt very even, but a little bit of extra possession there for Queensland. Better completion rate as well, which shocked me a little bit. New South Wales had more total sets, but Queensland completed better with the sets they did have. Let's have a look. Running meters, New South Wales won that literally just. Queensland won the post contact. Line breaks, New South Wales 6, Queensland 3. Tackle breaks, Queensland actually won that one. They did have a few of those sort of pointless tackle breaks. The Munster, he'll fend off 3 dudes and then get tackled, and then they're like 3 tackle busts, but like, were they really? But not Munster, AJ Brimson did them as well. It's just, there's tackle busts, tackle breaks or tackle busts, and then there's tackle busts, and there was quite a few just those sort of tackle busts, but they were damn good, Queensland, man. Munster and Hammer, man. Average set distance, Queensland definitely won that. Kick return meters, New South Wales, very slow play the balls from both. I actually thought, so Queensland gave quite a few penalties in the first half, but I actually thought there could have been a lot more from both sides. But in particular, like, Pat Carrigan just was laying all over dudes and holding on, and then just like, I don't know what it was, but he did not get, I don't think he got a penalty, but he was getting away with murder out there. And I'm not singling out him or Queensland or anything like that. Like, I would have done exactly the same thing if I could get away with it. But I just felt like he could have been blown about 5 or 6 times, and good on him for like hiding what he was doing or whatever. But he got away with murder in that game. But yeah, like I said, man, Paddy's so good. He's a genius, man. He's playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers out there, man. What else we got here? Offloads 11-2. God damn, only 2 offloads for New South Wales. That's crazy. Kick in 31-21. Kick defusals 100% from Queensland. Flawless victory. Tackle efficiency, beautiful from Queensland, and 84% is pretty damn low. Pretty damn low for a State of Origin game. Tackles made 335 to 311. Missed tackles. Again, they missed plenty. Errors, though, you obviously want to keep this below 10, and Queensland had 11. And penalties conceded, even, 5 to 6. Well, pretty even. Pretty damn close. But, yeah, so, goddamn, it was Queensland won a lot of these stats. It's funny how the game's played sometimes. you know, in game one, every stat was in New South Wales' favour, but then, you know, you lose the game. So people say stats don't lie. Yeah, they do, bro. No, they do sometimes, man. Let's have a quick look at the team list. We'll go through everyone. So AJ Brimson, for me, solid. But I did a live before the game, and I said, like, AJ Brimson for me isn't a top 10 fullback. And there was a bit of pushback on it, but I genuinely don't think he is. I thought he's really good, but I don't think he's quite there yet. Like I said, I feel like he's a Clint Gutherson style player, but he doesn't have that speed of Reece Walsh. He doesn't have that size of Turbo. He doesn't have that, you know, ball playing of Latrell. You know, like he doesn't make the meters like Dylan Edwards. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and that's why I pushed him so far back in the list of fullbacks, but he's a real good player, and I actually think he was pretty damn solid. But I felt there was a few times where Queensland sort of didn't create an overlap, but they created like a genuine 3-on-3 where maybe the Queensland 3 is just outside the New South Wales 3, and I felt like if Reece was in those positions, and I'm not a Reece nut rider or anything like that, but I felt like he probably would have had the speed to just make it a genuine 3-on-2. But yeah, again, like that's the only sort of thing I could say about him that, you know, that wasn't great. But he was still pretty damn good, man. Like what he end up with? So 134 metres, 60 kick return, a line break. Like it's fine. 4 tackle breaks. They were those sort of dumb, pointless ones at the end. Those pointless line breaks I was sort of talking about before. But tackle break. Had an offload in there too. 2 missed tackles. So not great, but not bad either. Sort of thing. But yeah, it was alright. He was fine. Xavier Coates. Let's have a look at his stats quickly. Let's stay on this page. So Xavier Coates, what did he do? I felt like he was pretty dangerous. So no tries, obviously. 11 runs, 68 metres, pretty poor in that category. 22 post-contact, no line breaks, no line break assists, no try assists, no engaged runs. Okay, so so pretty quiet from old Zave, and then 2 missed tackles as well. Yeah, so not great. I mean, we compare that. Let's have a look at the number 2 from New South Wales. All right, so we've got To'o, so we've got a try. All runs 24 for 237 metres. Damn, 88 post-contact. Damn, he had more post-contact than Xavier had total metres. Line breaks, 1. Line break assist, none. Yeah, but yeah, you can see the difference in the numbers here. I mean, just look at New South Wales here. 235, 237. Crichton only had 49, but god damn, his defence was good too. His defence was so damn good. It was ridiculous. Bradman Best, 126, and then Adokar, 134. And then we look at Queensland's run meters. From those sort of that back 5, you got 134, 68, 114, 114, and 160. So definitely a big drop off in meters here. Sort of thing, I guess, if you're comparing the two in meters. I know meters aren't everything. I'm the one that says that. But yeah, it was pretty good. But man, Cody Walker, he's so good, man. Like, when people say Cody Walker's not elite, it blows my mind, eh? Like I've always been of the thing that you don't have to be an NRL player or even an just rugby league player or just played rugby league in high school to be able to talk about rugby league. It's a simple game. But if you think Cody Walker's rubbish, you have clearly never remotely been around a game of rugby league, because this dude is so elite. I genuinely think Munster's the best 6 in the game, but he's a close second. And I think those two are miles above everyone else. Like, they're so damn good, man. It's the way he unlocks his outside players is just special. It's so magic. Like, I heard Gus say in the post game, he said, "Look, if I got in a bit of shape, I think I'd score tries outside Cody Walker," and I think he would. It's ridiculous what this dude can do. Yeah, absolutely brilliant from Cody Walker. He's a special player, and I heard Joey talking about it too, and I sort of agree. He's a sort of player. He doesn't play with speed. he can play till he's 40. Like Cliffy Lyons played like that, and Cliffy Lyons smoked durries at halftime, before games, after games, drank like a fish, and you know what I mean. Cody Walker doesn't do all that stuff. I'm sure he has, but Cody Walker, the way he plays, could play till he's 40 as well. Like he's special, man. Like yeah, he's absolutely nuts. Let's have a look at his stats. So we've got Cody Walker here. So 8 runs, 66 meters. No line break assists. He had like 4. 1 line break assist, 1 try assist. Felt like this. He always gets duped a bit in stats because he's normally the guy that gives the pass to the guy that sets up the try or the line break. But it's his first link. Like he always. There's been games when I'm like, damn man, Cody Walker had like 6 try assists in that game, and I look, he had 1 or 2. I'm like, oh. And then I go back and look. I'm like, oh, Latrell got it because you know it was him that started the play. But it doesn't go unnoticed, man. He's special, man. I thought Mitch Moses was pretty damn good, especially in the first half. But it wasn't his offense. He did a job on defense, man. He was running hard, tackling hard, looked dangerous. I also thought that him running the ball a lot at the start it opened up the edge because they're like, oh, he's not just standing back and passing, like he's going to the line. And I felt that that genuinely actually helped the flow of the game for the rest of the game. So yeah, he was pretty damn good. Like not a 10 out of 10 by any means, but yeah, it was exactly what the Blues needed. Just to kick long, tackle long, let Cody Walker get the points, let Cody Walker weave his magic, sort of thing. I thought Cook was pretty solid as well. Now, the props, Jake Trbojevic and Regan Campbell-Gillard. I've been saying this a million times. People think I'm an idiot. But I've been saying Payne Haas and Junior Paulo, legit. I'd probably have them both top 5 in props in the game. I just don't like them at Origin. I don't think that style of play works at Origin. To me, I think you need line speed. I think someone that's going to come off the fence. Someone that's... Origin's about speed. And I love Payne, I love Junior. They're not fast. They're not supposed to be. They're 140 kilos. They're massive. And Regan Campbell-Gillard runs off the back fence, hits the deck and plays the ball quickly. He comes off the line, he whacks blokes. Jake Trbojevic just chops dudes, and they're sitting all of a sudden they're sitting on their seat going, where the hell, like 0 post-contact meters, and that's what Origin is to me. That's what you want. And then you got Liam Martin, Colin Matangi, again jamming and banging blokes as well, and it just completely not shut down, but all of a sudden there was no momentum, which created the space on the outside, if that makes sense, and it worked perfectly. I've been saying from the start, like for me, I would have had Regan in there from the start if he was healthy, Jake in the start if he was healthy. I know he's not eligible anymore, but I would have had, like I said, a Victor Radley in there. Just that line speed, that fast leg speed through the middle. And then again, Cameron Murray, again, he had that extra line speed. He had that extra, leg drive and leg speed. Again, I love Isaiah Yeo. I genuinely think he's the best club second row in the game. I actually thought he was really good off the bench. I was like, what a waste of a bench spot. But I was actually pretty impressed with him. But to me, it's all about speed. You're gang tackling anyway. You don't need the biggest blokes in the field. Like when you're a kid, you pick the biggest kid first when you're picking teams because you can't tackle them. At Origin, everyone can tackle, and you're all gang tackling anyway. You don't need huge blokes on the field. Look at Ruben Cotter. That dude is literally like, my son is almost bigger than Ruben Cotter. Like, he's tiny, but he kills it at Origin. He just literally won the Wally Lewis medal. So I loved this smaller lineup. I loved the speed of it. It was great. I thought Saifidi had limited minutes, but he was pretty damn good. Clint Gustafson was the GOAT, though. Comes up for his last 3 minutes. But, it was pretty damn good performance. Far from perfect, but I actually said I don't like the New South Wales team overall, but I actually liked 1 to 13 because of the line speed, because of the faster play the balls. I mean, like I said, you look at State of Origin. Like, you don't get post-contact meters, and you don't really get super quick play the balls anyway. So, yeah, it's just, you can't. There's no point in picking Payne Haas based off And this is the thing too, like Payne Haas, great tackler, like as far as missed tackle goes, the dude has literally missed 20 tackles this year. He's insane. Like but he's not that bang, stop, bang, you're on the ground and you're on your back going, oh, let me up, let me up, let me up. He sort of grabs you, holds you and rolls you to the ground and then you jump up and play the ball quickly. So yeah, I almost guarantee they're going to pick him again. But if they do, I'd love to see Payne off the bench. Like I actually would love to see Payne Haas coming on fresh against tired players. I think he could cause serious damage there. I'd keep the starting rotation as it is. Put Payne on the bench and then like instead of Clint, and then Payne could come on 25 minutes in, cause damage that way. You know what I mean? A fresh Payne Haas against tired legs, way better, way better. Let me get some CC in me, and we'll get on to Queensland. Now, I actually thought Queensland were really good. Far from perfect, far from their best performance, but I thought they were pretty good. I actually think Billy Slater made his first boo-boo as a coach in this game, though. Where is he? This man right here scored the first try. Now, I've been a bit critical of this guy over the years, maybe because I hold him to such a high standard and I know how good he could possibly be. I think he could have easily cemented himself as the best second rower in the game now, and arguably one of the best of all time by his mid-20s. He's so destructive and so fast. Like, we've seen him burn outside backs and score 100-metre tries. He's ridiculous. But this year he's been really, really good, and I thought he was causing damage. And I don't understand why he got 34 minutes in this game. Like, he was... Like, like I said, was it Mitchell Moses? I think it was. Did a really good job defensively on him. About as good as you can do. I'm pretty sure it was Moses. I'm about 7 cc's deep here, so I can't... But I'm pretty sure it was Moses. And he wasn't, like, breaking the line or anything, but it looked dangerous every time. And I actually said in my TikTok video, yeah, you can handle him 1 run, 2, 3. Can you handle David Fafita 7, 8, 9 runs? You know what I'm saying? Like, if David Fafita gets 12 carries in a game, big hard carries in a game, yeah, I don't know. I think you're going to win the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, how many carries did he get? He got 10. 10 in 34 minutes. I don't know. I think that was a big boo-boo. If you want to bring him... And then Ruben Cotter went to his edge, I believe. And he was pretty good. He impresses me every time, man. Like, he's so good, Ruben Cotter, man. Like, it's actually blows my mind how good that kid is, eh? He's on another level, man. He's so damn good. But, yeah, he's not Dave Fafita. He's a very small man. Dave Fafita just running. And the thing is, too, if Fafita's running, say, at Moses all game, even if he doesn't get tries, just tuckering out Mitchell Moses and making him do so much defensive. Like, can you imagine how much effort Mitchell Moses has to put in to tackle Dave Fafita? It's a lot, man. It's a lot. So yeah, I thought that was a big boo-boo from Billy Slater. I would have played him all game, or I would have pulled him off maybe with 10 minutes to go in the half, and then brought him on about 10 minutes into the second. That would have been about it. Hammer brilliant, Tuolangi pretty good, not crazy good, but I just loving what Munster was doing, man. He looked dangerous every time he got the ball. He looked, I don't know how, but he's getting better somehow. He's so good. He's so damn good. Cherry Evans, not too bad. His defense was shoddy, and I actually looked up his missed tackle rate, and I believe it didn't quite show up because I think a few of the times I went through that corridor, he didn't get a hand on him, which doesn't count as a missed tackle. Cherry Evans, tackles made. Yeah, so he says he missed 2, but there was 3 or 4 line breaks that went directly through his channel, and he didn't get hands on them, which I believe that, whoa, shit, Munster missed 6? God damn. Ruben Cotter missed 5? Wow. That's very high. Wow. Okay. Fuck, Tino's good. 0 missed tackles in the middle. He's a freak, man. He's an absolute freak. But yeah, Cherry Evans definitely. They were just Liam Martin was just causing them nightmares. Liam Martin, yeah, I think he has to be the best second row in the game. He's unbelievable. His line speed, his veracity in his tackles, and then the lines he runs is just. I don't think he's the best at anything, but he's good at everything. He's so damn good. His line runs are perfect. Not a silly knock. He just had a knock on in the first half, which wasn't great. But yeah, quite a few. Jeremiah Nanai, I mean, he's always a little average in defence. That's pretty damn high for Pat Carrigan, especially he didn't play many minutes. So that's plenty of missed tackles for Carrigan, especially for his high standards. He's a freak, but yeah, he was pretty damn good. But yeah, so the defense was a little bit of an issue. I mean, for Fafita, again, only one missed tackle. He's good, man. He's good. But yeah, Nanai's always had a bit of that in him. Bit of, you can live with 2 or 3 missed tackles. It happens. It's rugby league. You're playing professional athletes. But when you start getting to 5, that's starting to get up there. Who else was good? Harry Grant was dangerous as always. I know everyone loves Ben Hunt, but I think just if I'm playing this team and I'm in this team, right, I'm hoping Ben Hunt comes on. Not because he's shit, just because he's so good, man. Like, Harry Grant is so good, bro. Like, it's I get it. Different looks, different rhythms, different, just showing different looks and stuff like that. I'm not saying it's a bad move, and I don't think Billy did anything wrong because Ben Hunt is so good. But I just know the more game time Harry gets, the more damage he's going to cause. He's a freak. And he can play 80. Yeah, who else was great here? So Ruben Cotter was brilliant, even when he went to the edge. Nanai again, he's probably I think he was actually pretty good. He just got handled real good. Carrigan was good. Lindsay Collins. When everyone started talking him up a few years ago, I was like, as if that Frankenstein dude is going to be any good. Like, go pillage a village and with your pit, you know what I mean? And get chased out of there with your pitchforks, man. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, this dude is not going to be good. He's so good, bro. Like, he's ridiculous, man. Like, his efforts, he's got nice hands for a big man. Like, he's everywhere. Like, I felt like all they kept saying was Lindsay Collins. I'm like, he only played 41 minutes. I felt like his name got more calls than anyone on the Queensland team, and he was on for 41 minutes. Just freaky, man. He's so good, man. And he's clearly one of those players. I'm not talking about Origin, like he just steps up for Origin. He's clearly one of those players who just gets better with good players around him. Like, I've noticed at some of the Roosters games when there's players out, he's just nowhere. But when Roosters are full strength and rolling in semi-finals, he's better. When he played for Australia, he's better. Like, he seems to be one of those players that elevates when there's good players around him, not just Origin, just all the time. And there's some players like that. Some people shine in shit teams, some people shine in good teams, and he shines in a good team. He's freaky, man. He's a freak. Moe, pretty quiet for him. Corey Horsburgh came on. First carry got folded. And then his second carry, he didn't want to run straight. That's for damn sure. He thought second about it. I actually thought it was... I didn't like it, man. Like, everyone was talking, I can't wait to see Big Red get out there. I've been saying, like, I'm a big fan, not a big fan of Canberra, but I've been sort of riding Canberra's bandwagon this year, and I keep hearing people talking about how great he's going to be and how I think he's really, really good, but I'm not on that band. I'm not on the Corey Horsburgh bandwagon. I don't think he's quite as good as everyone says he is. I like him. I think he's solid. I don't think he's that good. Like, I don't think he's State of Origin good yet. And I thought that was pretty... I don't know. I don't want to use the P word that ends in a Y, but his first carry, he got folded. The second carry, he got the ball, looked up, and he actually ended up making a line break from it. because he sort of got like swung tackled and then spun out of it and jumped up and ran for 30 metres, and it was great. But I don't know, I just didn't like that. Like, to me, if you get hit, you want to give one back, but you can't blame the guy too much. He it's the big stage. He was out there. He got whacked pretty hard, and I don't think he wanted a second notch. But I actually thought Queensland were pretty good. When you got the season, when you got the series wrapped up, it'd be pretty hard to get up for this one. I just felt there was a few players that were just a little off. You know what I mean? Like, I thought, just like I mentioned about Brimson, not quite having that X factor speed of a Reece Walsh, so the New South Wales defence was able to slide a little bit better. Xavier, little off. Val, little off. Hammer, brilliant. Tuolungi, little off. Munster, brilliant. Cherry Evans, little off. Ruben Cotter was brilliant. Harry Grant, brilliant. Tino, brilliant. Fafita, brilliant. Nanai, little off. Carrigan, little off. Ben Hunt, little off. He had a terrible error. Lindsay Collins, brilliant. Moe, just limited opposition, limited time, same as Corey. Just you can't take it. You can't say they played good or bad. They got 20 minutes and limited opportunity. But you get what I'm saying. Just it's a couple, but just a little bit off. Nothing crazy. But I like this. That there was a not a whitewash. I like it being even. I like it not even, but I don't want to see one team dominate ever. Like, I don't care which side. I just want to see, because it kills it, man. I want to see Queensland win a couple, New South Wales win one, New South Wales win another one, New South Wales win a couple, and it creates that real, like, sort of thing. Yeah, it creates a real rivalry, like, because I am pretty neutral on it. I got so bored with the Queensland domination. No, let's not talk about that. But yeah, no, it was brilliant from both sides. I think both sides can hold their chins high. I thought they were both pretty damn good. Queensland are brilliant. They're going to be better next year. New South Wales now have something they can build on. They can see what worked. They can see how to defend. Like, this is the first time, right, where Queensland had the ball like inside the 20. So they're attacking sort of like 10 metres out or whatever. This is the first time where I was like, I wasn't confident Queensland were going to score a try. Like, I was sitting there going, they might score a try. But, whereas the last two games, whenever they were close, they're going to score a try. Like, it's all like Penrith. Like, Penrith's the only team in the NRL where when the other team's attacking them really, really close to the line, I'm like, they're probably not going to score. The opposition's probably not going to score a try on Penrith here. You know what I mean? Because their defence is just so good. And I felt like that for the first time of this series that quite confident that Queensland probably weren't going to score a try. They might, but they're probably not. So yeah, it was pretty good. I think Teddy can hold his head high. I mean, look at some of these numbers from those back five. I mean that's insane. That's just, what was Teddy, 235? Wow. And Brian Toto, man, I'm telling you, man, that dude. The RLPA stuff's going on right now. They need to get Brian Toto a way to get more money, because that dude is, whatever he's getting paid, it should be triple. That dude is the hardest working. It's freaky what he does, man. Like, he comes in and just, I mean, look at these post contact. No one's close. 38, 15, 18, 17, 7, 31, 19, 10, and then 88. What is that? So just think about that for a second. He's carried blokes for 88 metres. Think about that for a second. Blokes trying to rip him apart, and he's just, watch this. I'm just going to keep running for 88 metres. That is insane. That is insane. Like, Rick Campbell-Gillard only ran for 114. He's like, I'm going to run for 88 with blokes hanging off me. This is freaky, man. He's on another level. You know what I love is gangster about Toto too? Bang, hit the line, get up. He's rezzing around and they blow a penalty and he just drops the ball and just jogs out to his win like it's nothing. Like, when most blokes normally do that, everyone pats him on the head. Yeah, good job, man. Like, you got us a penalty. And with Toto, it's just business as usual. Just drops the ball, runs back out to his wing like it's nothing. Like, you know what I mean? No one's even pumped there to say, yeah, that's what Toto does. It's damage. Just damage. And yeah, Bradman Best, man. I just want to not take back what I said, because I sort of stand by it. I genuinely thought there was blokes that should have been ahead of him, but when I first saw him, I was like, man, that dude's built for rugby league. The physique on the dude, I was like, that dude's 18? What? That dude's 19? What? That dude is a tank. And not fat, like that dude that dude is full of muscle at 18, 19 years old. Like, I've never seen that before. Like, you see some of the Islander fellas and they come in and they're big, but they're little soft. You know what I mean? They've sort of got a half man body. Like, Bradman Best had a full man body at like 18, 19 years old, and he's what, 20, 21 now, and he is fully filled out. It's scary. Like, he's got a very high ceiling, that kid. And what a debut! It was special, man. Like, Newcastle, you got a good one there. Like, especially his defense, it was absolutely brilliant, man. Absolutely brilliant. So, that was pretty much it. But it was good damn game. I actually sort of like this game. I think I already said this. I like this game the best because there was 2 State of Origin teams playing. It was good defense, good line speed, shots. But the tries weren't like rubbish tries. Like, they were actually like, Hammer's try was so good. Fox's, like, it was hectic defense, and then like magical try. Hectic defense, magical try. You know what I mean? It wasn't just like, well, the Fafita one was, but it wasn't just like a ball jumps, it gets knocked over, and Fafita, he scored the try just by pretty much falling on the ball. It was like, the tries were pretty magical, man. Like, they were, full length tries, like kick, chip and chases. Like, it was really good, man. It was a really good game of rugby league. As like, obviously New South Wales supporters are going to love it. Queensland players probably think it's shit. And me as neutral, I genuinely thought it was damn brilliant. So, congratulations to both teams, I guess. Like, Queensland on the series and New South Wales on the avoiding the whitewash. I'm not too sure. Pretty interested to see where the games are next year, whether New South Wales gets 2 or Queensland get 2, but hopefully New South Wales do. It'd be pretty cool to see Queensland have to go to, to win 2 in New South Wales or something like that. That'd be cool. But anyway, I've been rambling on long enough. I'm going to go to the casino. Thank you all so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.